Welcome back to Living Local. It's almost time for the 10th annual Necker's Jewelers Diamond Dash. The adventure is part race, part riddles and trivia, and it benefits 2 local charities. Joining me in studio, we have Abby Rock with Necker's. Thanks so much for being here again,
Absolutely.
Abby.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this sounds like such a fun event.
It is.
How did the Necker's Diamond Dash get started?
You know, I think that jewelry stores are one of the last places that's super intimidating to shop. Everything's under glass. You have to ask for help. You can't see any prices. You're forced to interact with people. And it's already a scary time. If you're coming in to buy an engagement ring, there's probably some nerves there already. Even though it's exciting, it's a little bit terrifying if you don't know anything about diamonds. So we wanted to break down those barriers. We're a very fun group. We wanted people to come have fun with us, come interact with us, and we're all about helping charities in our local community. So it was kind of just something that's come together and grown and blown up over time. This is our 10th year. So yeah, it just keeps turning and growing and evolving.
And how exactly has it evolved over 10 years, and did you expect it to grow to what it is today?
You know, I wasn't here when we did the first one, but I worked with Necker's actually as a sales rep. So I saw the first one, and I think there was maybe like 20 people there.
Yay!
And now,
humble beginnings.
Yeah, I mean, you have to start somewhere, but ever since then, it just keeps on growing. We change cities every year since we are the Quad Cities, which is actually really not even true anymore. A lot of little communities to make up one big one. So we move locations every year. This year we're going to be on the Arsenal for the first time, which is kind of smack dab in the middle of everything. But we switch charities every year also, so we can kind of share the love. And now we're probably looking at over 500 people. So I mean, that's a massive growth from
from 20.
From 9 years ago when we did it for the first time. So it's teams of 2, which is also unique to racing. Most of the time it's just by yourself. Everyone has to be 21 or older. So we see a lot of couples thinking about getting engaged, or maybe they've just gotten engaged. We actually have now really started to see a lot of bridal parties run it, a lot of friends. There's people that have strategy. We have a lot of teams of 2 guys that think like, well, we're faster and stronger, so we should do this better. But there's some strategy involved. So time is really just a tiebreaker in this race.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like so much fun. And I love that you do partner up with someone, because I think one of my hesitations to doing any type of race is I don't want to do it alone. And then I have to like go and convince like, oh, will you sign up? I've actually had it happen before where a friend said, I'm signing up for this race, and they didn't. And so I ran it by myself.
Or they do and they don't show up.
Right, exactly.
Well, and when you run like a regular 5K, even if you run it with a friend, if one of you's going faster or slower to keep up with the other one. So this is a little bit different in the terms of you're running from stop to stop. So the running is hopefully still together, but once they get to each stop, they have to perform some form of a task with their partner. So you have to have teamwork, and it's really fun. So we see some interesting things throughout the day.
Yeah, and speaking of the stops that they're making, so obviously running is involved.
There is some running involved.
But how are you guys combining the riddles and the trivia into the adventure?
Okay, so it's all on a smartphone, which is a little bit unique also. They will get a riddle. They have to solve that riddle, which tells them where to run to. If they can't figure it out, there is a hint button, but it costs them a point. So it will pop up and say, are you sure you want to lose this point? And then it will actually just give them the physical address of where to run. So let's say they figure out the riddle, they run there. Once they get there, there's either sponsors or volunteers or a trivia question there. They have to perform whatever the task is at that place. Once they do, they get the points for completing that, and they get their next riddle that pops up, and then they run to the next location. So all in all, it's about a 7K, which is a little over 4 miles. So it's still running, but the distance between, the longest distance between stops is never more than a mile, if that.
Wow.
So I try not to take it too hard on people.
That sounds like so much fun, Abby. So when and where is the event happening this year?
So it's on the Rock Island Arsenal this year, which is super exciting. And it is Saturday, August 17th, so coming up. Actually, what's exciting about right now is that the end of the month, so Wednesday.
Yeah, I can't believe that July's almost over.
Until Wednesday at midnight is the early registration discount. So if anyone registers now through Wednesday night, they get that discount. Thursday morning it goes up to full price, but it's $35 with the discount for a team of 2. That's pretty cheap. They're both going to get a t-shirt. They're both going to get a Necker's Jewelers gift card. So they're coming out ahead already. Plus, all of the money, literally every single cent, goes to our 2 charities, which this year are military charities, which we've never done before. So USO, Rock Island, and the Honor Flight of the Quad City. So 2 amazing organizations that we're very excited to work with. Hopefully we're going to have a nice military presence on the Arsenal. We are offering a military discount also, so we've never done that before either.
Yeah, it's really fitting that you guys are on the Arsenal this year, that your beneficiaries are the Honor Flight and the USO. How do you guys go about deciding who benefits every year? Because you said you switch it up.
We do. We have a massive list of charities that have kind of thrown their hat in the ring, and we sit down and talk about it as a team. And this year, those charities were already on our list, but once we figured out and got all the Arsenal paperwork and everything finalized, we decided it really makes sense to pull military charities for this year. So we kind of veered a little bit from what we maybe would have normally done and chose military charities since it made more sense, and we're very excited to work with them. It's been great so far.
Now, Abby, you mentioned that every team will get a t-shirt and then a gift card to Neckers. What other types of prizes are up for grabs?
Prizes, okay, so the grand prize is a Hearts on Fire diamond engagement ring. There is somebody named Haley Page, who is a gown designer actually, that's now partnered with Hearts on Fire and has just come out with all these amazing, beautiful styles. So I think you guys have a picture of it at some point. And it's called the Bahati. It's beautiful. If somebody wins, if the team wins that's already married, or it's 2 guys, 2 girls, they don't want the ring, they change it out for in-store credit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite the deal.
Yes, but we give massive prize packages to the top 15 teams. So TVs, we have a big man cave package with, it's got like furniture, that's got the TVs, normally sports tickets. We have all sorts of gift cards, we partner with a lot of local sponsors, about 40 local sponsors. So we have like pizza for a year. We have all sorts of really exciting things that go into this.
Wow, it sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm just so shocked that it's only $35 for the
early registration.
Registration for 2 people.
Yes,
that's
and
awesome.
then it does go up to $50, but each partner gets a $25 Neckers gift card, so their money is back right there.
There you go.
They both get t-shirts, they both get swag bags with other stuff in it too, so yeah, it's definitely a no-brainer.
All right, lastly, how can people get registered?
NeckersJewelers.com.
All right, simple as that.
Absolutely.
Abby,
or Facebook page, either
there
way.
you go. A couple options there. Abby,
Yeah.
thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, for more information, visit NeckersJewelers.com. Like she said, we'll also have those details posted on our QuadCities.com. More Living Local rolls on after this break. Stay with us.